Capricorn. The final warning for January 2026, don't miss this. Capricorn, pay very close attention to what I'm about to reveal. As the final days of your season come to an end this January 2026, the universe is sending a signal you simply cannot afford to ignore. A massive planetary transition is about to completely shift the ground beneath your feet. Many will see this as a devastating crisis, but for the prepared Capricorn, this is the moment of your ultimate breakthrough. Today, I'm bringing you the final warning and the secret key to unlock all your hidden power. And believe me, you'll want to stay until the end because the third revelation will completely change how you see 2026 before. We dive into the 3 critical shifts happening right now in your life. I need your support. We're halfway to reaching 4,000 watch hours to keep this channel alive, bringing you these daily astrological revelations. If you're a proud Capricorn or know someone who loves this powerful sign, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Let's reach this goal together and build the largest astrological community. Your subscription isn't just a click. It's a vote of confidence in knowledge that transforms lives. The first warning the cosmos is screaming at you has everything to do with your vital energy. Saturn, your severe and relentless ruler, is demanding that you leave behind a project or person that no longer serves your grand vision for 2026. You've been loyal to the point of exhaustion, Capricorn. But loyalty to a dead end is just self-sabotage disguised as virtue. The universe is asking for courage to cut the cords that are draining your building power. That connection you maintain out of obligation, that job that sucked your soul, that relationship that became habit instead of passion. It's time to release. Think about this. How many times have you felt that weight on your chest when you wake up? That feeling of carrying a mountain on your back without ever reaching the top? This isn't normal, and you know it deep in your soul. Saturn is showing that true success in 2026 begins with a deep cleanse. Let go of what's dead so the new can be born. And listen carefully to this. The universe has already prepared the replacement. Something better is waiting for you to create space. But if you keep clinging to the past out of fear or that distorted sense of responsibility, you'll miss the window of opportunity that opens only once every 12 years. Are you feeling exhausted lately? Completely drained for no apparent reason? Type renewal in the comments if you're ready to let go of the old and embrace the new with courage. I want to see how many brave Capricorns are watching right now. Now let's talk about the big shift that will directly affect what you value most, your financial and professional security. Between now and the end of January, a financial door you were absolutely certain was locked will begin to slowly open. But there's a crucial condition here. And this is why most Capricorns will miss this golden opportunity. Want to know what it is? Most of you are so hyper-focused on the how to do it that you've completely forgotten about the why do it. In 2026, your intuition will be just as important as your famous discipline and hard work. Let me explain better. You, Capricorn, were trained from childhood to trust only the concrete, the tangible, what can be measured and planned. Spreadsheets, goals, timelines. That's your comfort zone. But Pluto in Aquarius is bringing completely different energy to your financial sector. The opportunities of 2026 won't come through the traditional paths, you know. They'll emerge through unexpected connections, sudden insights, invitations that seem to make no sense at first glance. That person who's going to message you out of nowhere in the coming weeks. Don't ignore them. That project that seems too risky by your standards. Investigate deeper. That course or training your practical side says is a waste of time. It might be exactly the key that will triple your income by mid-year. The problem is your Capricorn brain will try to block these opportunities because they don't fit your mental model of success. You need to expand your definition of work and prosperity. And there's more. The wealth coming to you in 2026 doesn't come just from individual effort. It comes from collaboration, technology, innovation. If you insist on doing everything alone the old way, you'll fall behind while other Capricorns who embrace change will soar. Abundance is literally knocking on your door, but you need to have the courage to open it. The final part of this warning is deeply personal and might even hurt a bit to hear, but it's necessary. Your tendency to completely isolate yourself when stressed or overwhelmed is your greatest enemy this year. You need to understand that solitude isn't strength. It's just fear in disguise. When things get difficult, you build walls so high that even those who love you can't reach you. And then, when you finally overcome the crisis alone, you feel pride in that brutal independence. But in 2026, this strategy will cost you dearly. The planets are conspiring to teach you that vulnerability is power, that asking for help isn't weakness, that sharing your fears and doubts with trustworthy people doesn't diminish your authority. It actually multiplies your capacity for achievement. You were made to lead. Yes, but nobody leads alone. Even the most resistant mountain goat needs a herd. And here's the secret few astrologers will tell you. Your most powerful ally for 2026 might be a sign you'd never expect. I'm talking about Gemini or Scorpio. Yes, I know you're frowning right now. Gemini seems too superficial for you, and Scorpio is too intense, but that's exactly why it works. Gemini will teach you to communicate your brilliant ideas in a light and accessible way. Opening doors your seriousness closes. Scorpio will show you the deep emotional transformation you need to not repeat the same self-destructive patterns. Pay attention in the coming weeks. Someone from these signs will enter your life or return to it significantly. Don't push this person away out of astrological prejudice. They carry a piece of your success puzzle. And before I reveal the secret strategy every Capricorn needs to apply still in January, tell me something. Are you really paying attention or just listening halfway? Because what comes now will separate the Capricorns who will dominate 2026 from those who will spend another year complaining that nothing works out. If you've made it this far, leave a like on this video right now. This shows me you're serious about transforming your life and motivates me to bring even deeper content. Come on, hit that like and let's continue. Now let's talk about the practical strategy. January isn't over, and you still have a small but powerful window to completely reprogram your 2026 trajectory. In the last 9 days of your solar period, you need to do 3 specific things. First, write on physical paper, not on your phone. What are the 3 non-negotiable goals for this year? Not 10, not 23. Capricorn loves making endless lists, but in 2026, less is more. Focus is power. Second action, identify a new skill you urgently need to develop. It can't be something you already master. It has to be something that scares you a little, that's outside your total comfort zone. It could be public speaking, creating digital content, learning about alternative investments, studying emotional intelligence, something your future self will be immensely grateful for. And third crucial action, initiate a difficult conversation you've been postponing for months. That conversation about a salary increase, about moving cities, about ending or deepening a relationship, about establishing boundaries with someone who disrespects you. The universe is opening a courage portal for you between now and the 31st. Use it. And there's an important detail about Pluto in Aquarius I need to explain. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, of total transformation. It just entered Aquarius, your sector of resources, money, and personal values, and will stay there for the next 20 years. This means the way you earn money, how you value yourself, and how you manage your resources will undergo a complete revolution. What worked until 2024 is already obsolete. The Capricorn of 2026 onward needs to be technological, collaborative, innovative, and surprisingly bold. The best financial opportunities will come from the internet, social media, online communities, digital products, automation, remote and international work. If you're still stuck in the mentality of fixed 9-to-6 job forever, you need to wake up fast. I'm not saying quit everything tomorrow. I'm saying start building a plan B, C, and D while you still have stability. And now comes the revelation I promised at the beginning that only loyal viewers stay to discover. There's an extremely rare astrological pattern happening between January 20th and February 3rd that directly affects Capricorns born between January 2nd and 10th. If that's you, pay maximum attention. Retrograde Mars is making a tense aspect with your natal sun, and at the same time, Venus is sending lucky energy to your transformation sector. This creates a powerful paradox. You'll feel anger and attraction at the same time for a situation or person. Don't act on impulse. This tension is purposeful. It's testing whether you've truly evolved or still react the old way. The person or opportunity stirring you up now will reappear in May in a completely different form. If you burn this bridge now, you'll regret it. Be strategic. Use this Martian irritation as fuel to create something, not to destroy. Channel this energy into work, physical training, a creative project. But don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. And for all Capricorns, regardless of birth date, the final message is this: 2026 is the year you stop proving your worth through suffering. You no longer need to carry the weight of the world alone. You no longer need to work to exhaustion to feel worthy of love and respect. You no longer need to sacrifice your health and happiness on the altar of responsibility. The new Capricorn being born in you knows how to work hard, yes, but also knows how to rest deeply. Knows how to lead with authority, but also with empathy. Knows how to build empires, but without destroying your soul in the process. The cosmos is offering you a second chance to do things in a smarter, lighter, and paradoxically more efficient way. Accept this offer. You deserve a life where success doesn't exclude joy. If you want to understand why a specific sign is entering your life right now to help you succeed, you need to watch my in-depth video about Gemini's hidden side. There I explain in detail how this unlikely partnership will work for you in 2026. And what are the signs that this person is already nearby? Click on the video appearing on screen right now, and I'll see you there. Don't leave it for later, because this knowledge needs to reach you still this week. Stay strong, Capricorn. Your golden era is just beginning, and I'll be here to guide every step of this journey. Until the next video.